Hey, this is Mark Overson. Just want to show you something real quick. This is my Escalade ESV Platinum Edition, totally tricked out. But what I want to show you is actually something a little different. We got my son sleeping back there. We just came back from town, but just want to talk to you about wealth real quick. And on October 6th, 2008, I got my payment from Chase and realized that I had $30,000 left to pay on this Escalade. And what was funny was, at that time, I had plenty of money to pay this off, but debt was just a way of life for me. It was a habit. It didn't have to be a reality, but it was a habit that we had always been in debt, and that was just kind of how it was. So that was October 6th, and October 17th, got another letter from Chase that said, "Thank you for paying off your account," and this is the title of the vehicle and the Escalade ESV. So anyway, we paid off the vehicle. I just wrote a check for, actually paid over the phone for about $30,000 and some change. But what I really want to talk to you about, for just to go for a quick drive, is yeah, I'm a little proud to be driving a paid off Escalade that's pretty sweet, but really, in terms of wealth and in terms of prosperity, you know, this was a pathetic investment. I mean, it's a depreciating liability, and you know, it's probably worth $23,000 right now. Next year at this time, it'll be worth $16,000. But what I realized in all this thing was a couple things I just want to share, and why I showed you this. It dawned on me last week that the two biggest killers of grassroots entrepreneurialism is people who have overpriced homes, they mortgage out their future, and they also have overpriced car payments. It's the car payment and the house that really saps up the seed money that's required to fund a legitimately big entrepreneurial endeavor. And so one of the things that I like to tell people, and this is just a little coaching on anybody who's prospecting MLM or marketing to MLM people, sometimes you'll hear, "I don't have the money." Now, I have a couple ticket items. I have a high ticket item that's $3,000, but I've sold items as high as $11,000. And a lot of times people they always seem to come up with the money, and I ended up winning the day and scoring good teammates and things like that. But really, in MLM, when people say they don't have the money, one of the best responses that I could ever have, and you can candidly say this, is just say, "How much did you pay for the car that's in your driveway right now?" Usually they'll say $20,000 or something like that. And then you can ask, "And what's that worth right now?" And they'll usually say, "Oh, maybe $6,000, maybe $4,000, it just depends." But what's funny is you could say, "Okay, so for $3,000, we're talking about getting into an affiliate program that could go on and create $500,000 in the next 12 to 18 months. A $3,000 kitty, maybe let's add $2,000 more for marketing. So you're looking at a $5,000 investment to pay off, you know, that could potentially create hundreds and thousands and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars." And what's funny is Americans drive these cars not realizing that, gosh, you know, if you would ditch your car, and that's why I've had people literally sell motorcycles, get rid of cars, refinance homes, because they can see that they have to open up seed money to create an endeavor and to create an enterprise. So all that said, just a little bit of rambling, but one thing I wanted to say, yay for me, you know, I'm driving a paid off Escalade, but more important than that is, you know, it's worth, if you've got the hunger to live a lifestyle, and we travel and we do some awesome things. The internet has been marvelous to me. My team's been marvelous to me, but if you want to create some of these kind of results, really becoming a cash free, I paid off about $35,000 in credit card debt a couple months ago. Paid off the credit card debt, and then I got addicted to being debtless. And I said, well, I got this Escalade, I don't need to be in debt, so I cashed that out too. And if you want that, you know, it can start with, like, you can legitimately get cranking on a business for less than $5,000. I mean, compare that to a vehicle. It's like a bad used car, $5,000. So, that being said, Mark Hoverson, just kind of sharing a little bit of my heart with you as we speak. And I've got a cold, so my voice is a little sketchy. Isaac is just sleeping merrily back there. Peace out.